up, TNT?
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I've been looking to the stars like I'm an astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from myself cause I tryna get caught, and you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul cause it's been missing. Imagine cooking breakfast, bullets flying through the kitchen. How you wait for it to stop your way like you.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, family?
How y'all doing?
What up, family?
How y'all feeling?
What up, family?
Hey, Bmore.
A difference of
We not just in Bmore, we worldwide. What y'all talking about just Bmore?
Hey,
it's
hey
the
world.
family. That's it,
Hello
the family.
world.
Hello family. That's
Hello
the family
world.
out there.
Hello fam.
There you
Well,
go.
the first thing I want to do, I want to thank the 197 subscribers.
Somebody just told Lisa, guess what? Miss Lisa, guess what?
What?
Somebody just told me we up to 200.
It's more than that.
Well, somebody said we up to 200.
It's
We
more
made
than that.
200.
It's more than that.
Oh, thank you, Bmore. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
That means
We-
everything.
Thank you, family.
It really does, because a lot of us, we pushed up on you on the street.
Yeah, we did.
I know I caught you in Wawa's, at
Yeah,
the
we did.
doctor's office, at Ollie's. Everywhere I went, I caught up on you. But guess what? I ain't even got to show you my phone. Because, see, a wait, 1 week maybe. And we want to say to Groovy and to Loud, we need you to come back because we got the music
They was
right.
beautiful last
Yeah,
night.
it was.
I mean,
Yeah,
last time it was awesome.
Yo, y'all, that
It's
whole
all- they
clique
were
out
awesome.
there, I messed with y'all. But guess what? I'm just going to give you a card. Look at the new business card.
It's upside down, Lisa, Miss Lisa. It's upside
Okay,
down.
All right. Okay. Thank
You welcome.
Damn, we
All right.
fancy. We're fancy. Look, business cards.
Look,
Business cards. You're
I'm
doing
gonna be
it.
giving y'all cards
Fancy.
now.
Okay,
You know
okay.
I'm gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna be up on everybody. I'm coming down there to Lexington Market, y'all.
Oh.
I swear. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
We got a little name on the front and
That's
everything.
fancy. That's fancy.
Oh my God. I picked the right spot. That's right. I picked the right spot. Cause you know what? We important.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I got something to say to add on to that. This is the main reason we made this platform. We made this platform. I know we had a little technical difficulties last week, but I want to thank everybody for coming in and continue to watch us. This is why we made this platform, because we want to know we want everybody to know that you are perfect just like you are.
Yes.
Hey, look, the only way we're gonna get better if we were to do this, and that's why we continue to do this, because we know if you continue to do something, your talent will make room for you, but you still have to cultivate your talent to make it better. So this is why we've got this platform starting, so you can make your talent work for you as we're making our talent work for. Not that you can do everything right, but you're still gonna be perfect whatever you do, however you do it, whenever you do it. So continue to strive for your greatness and your best, what that's inside of you, and this is why we're here. So now, what you got to say to that? Huh?
Amen.
Well, don't make me get on this. Don't make me get on this table.
It's over.
Preaching up in here.
Drop the mic. Just drop the mic. This what it is. Drop the mic.
Yes, beat him to the chat again. I got my glasses on.
Go ahead and say it. Somebody say yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I beat you, didn't I?
That's okay.
All right,
It's okay. Sometimes it's always, to slow up. Sometimes you move too fast, you get caught up quick.
Yeah, I like it. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Yeah.
But look, man. We appreciate you.
We do.
Anybody who tunes in,
We thank
really
you.
appreciate
We thank you.
Can't do it without you.
Can't do it without you.
Doing it together.
And I would like
Mic
to
drop. She
mic
said
drop. Yeah,
mic
mic drop.
Yes, we is trying to be more organized and everything.
Hey.
And you know what? We gonna do this, ain't we, Eric?
We're doing it.
We doing it. We doing it.
We appreciate we need your feedback. We need your support.
Yes.
We read every comment. We check out all the feedback.
Yes.
We love it. We love it. Keep it coming. Whatever you want us, you got suggestions, you got ideas, bring it on.
That's it. I was gonna piggyback on what you just said just then, but go ahead.
If you a chef and you know how to cook seafood,
come on.
Come on and make sure you bring the food with you. Okay? If you bake a cake, make sure you bring that cake. Everybody's a celebrity to us.
Everybody's a celebrity.
We don't want to talk about
but we do got some celebrities in the house tonight, though.
Yes, we do.
We ain't gonna talk about them too much, though. But we do got celebrities. We got the celebrities in the house tonight.
No, PG County is on fire.
Is they on fire?
They on fire.
We gonna call. You know what I'm gonna do, Lisa?
What?
I'm gonna call the fire department.
No,
I'm calling the fire department. I'm calling the fire department.
We ain't even gonna do
I'm calling the fire department.
Stop playing with our gangster, okay? Because I bet you this one rides that beat. No question. Y'all already know I ain't playing. That is there. And y'all gonna love this song coming up.
Yes, they are. But we do have a special guest in tonight. But before we get to our special guest, we're going to say thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah, we got to pay some bills.
We got to pay some bills.
Yeah. eBay.
We're going to say go to Normandy Treasures at eBay.
Put in
put in Bmore Pod
for 10% discount.
For a 10% discount.
And at this time,
that's a lot. 10%, that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
That's a lot. I mean, damn, that's
you done messed up the lady stuff 3 weeks in a row.
I understand, Lisa, but right now, I just tell you what, we're gonna try to get a little later show. But right now, we're gonna try to get a little late. But right now, we got our special guest tonight, though. We got our special guest. We got WHYCONUNDRUM. He can do his song. The live performance is called Segundo.
Yes,
it's Segundo. I'm telling you, look, they cried because they are messing up the whole time. I get it inside. I want my shirt. I want my shirt just for the song. Cause that fire. It's that fly. I want my shirt just for the song. But with no further ado,
yeah.
WHYCONUNDRUM.
Yes.
How y'all doing, Bmore Pod? How y'all doing?
What up?
Welcome.
This is my opinion. PG in the house. PG in the house.
Hey.
Shout out FTP. Shout out Squad I Trust. I said T. Mommy was popping, you my favorite topic. You calling me Poppy like okay. Hey, when you switch up the topic too much on your noggin, I'm asking if you okay. Tell me what language do I gotta speak to you in? Cause your silence gon' put me in pain. I know you hear me talking, please don't make things awkward. Can we communicate? Need you by my side when I'm out of here. I can't wait till I'm up and I'm out of here. I want to war for your love like it's battle gear. I'm so high we not in the same stratosphere. I gotta have it with showing emotion. When I show them, it causes commotion. Showing you off, I was there for promotion. If I'm done, you gon' miss the explosion. Shawty so torch like a horchata. I've been fighting my demons like Chupacabra. 99 bottles of drink on the wall. If I take another, I might die after. I gotta watch when I say when I go hit and play. I don't know who gon' start disaster. Your friends tryna shit on my name, tryna put me to shame, and then I gotta hear it out. You tryna say I'm on games, but you on Hall of Fame. You be having defense. Looking at text on my phone, asking me who this, why you in my DMs. I need a dime, not a 7 from heaven. All the girls I mess with 11s. You barely met the requirements, but I still gave you a chance. I beg in this house is a broken home. I'm not that nigga. I thought we were locked in like the tech. No mementos, I be sentimental, but you fell in love with me so accidental. I be doing my way till it happens to you, and I find that shit coincidental. Showing you off to my friends and my family, I really thought our love was fundamental. Mommy was popping, you my favorite topic. You calling me Poppy like okay. Hey, when you switch up the topic too much on your noggin, I'm asking if you okay. Tell me what language do I gotta speak to you in? Cause your silence gon' put me in pain. I know you hear me talking, please don't make things awkward. Can we communicate? Need you by my side when I'm out of here. I can't wait till I'm up and I'm out of here. I went to war for your love like it's battle gear. I'm so high we not in the same stratosphere. I gotta have it with showing emotion. When I show them, it causes commotion. Showing you off, I was there for promotion. If I blow, you gon' miss the explosion.
All right.
Shout out Bmore Pod.
Put applause on there.
Just my opinion. Like I said, just my opinion. Yeah.
Stop playing with our gangster. Okay, stop playing with it. Okay.
All right. That was. I'm telling you, that was WHYCONUNDRUM. You ain't gonna tell me that wasn't fire. You ain't gonna tell me that wasn't fire. You ain't gonna tell me that wasn't fire. You're not gonna tell me that wasn't fire. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna have the man himself, the myth, the legend himself, here in person, the celebrity in the house.
Oh yeah.
In the house. He just ripped the stage. WHYCONUNDRUM. Welcome.
Give it back.
Welcome. Mic drop. Welcome.
That was
awesome.
Yo, that's how it's supposed to be done. That's
Yes, welcome.
You came in here and ripped
Yeah,
it.
you rock the stage. You rock the stage,
You
man.
just ripped that. Do you know that? Oh my God!
Yeah.
I didn't know until y'all just told me.
You're a fire, brother. You're a fire. Well, first of all, before we get anything, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for even to come here, accept the invitation, come here and grace us with your presence, because the honor is definitely ours. You just blessed us up there, my brother. You just blessed us up there, man. I'm telling you, man. You just blessed us. I know you say you from Prince George County.
Yeah, I'm from PG County.
PG County. So tell us a little about yourself, though. Tell us a little about yourself.
So actually, I was like born and raised in Virginia. I used to live in Alexandria, and then I moved to Maryland like 2012, 2013-ish.
Okay.
And this is when, like, back in the day, I used to listen to like music with my cousins and stuff. I didn't know if I want to rap yet.
What kind of music?
Like hip hop, R&B, and then like I also had like African cousins.
Okay,
so
I
they
ask you a
was,
question.
Yeah.
Who's the hip hop? This is the 50th anniversary of
Yeah,
hip-hop.
there you go.
Okay, so
She aficionado.
Yeah.
She know the whole
tell
thing.
me
Yeah.
who.
Yeah.
influencer.
This is a dictionary. This hip hop head.
Yeah.
All right.
Hip hop head from the heart.
Aficionado.
When I
Yeah,
say
but-
hip hop, I'm gonna say like I kind of had to figure out a lot of stuff on my own because, like I said, I came from like an African household.
Right.
Okay.
So it's not like they go play that in the house. 'cause
I got you.
All Africans think, oh, rap music, that's like devil music. Like,
Okay,
that's just,
okay, I got
cursing
you,
and
I
all
got
that.
you.
But I had like picked up from my cousins and stuff, and they would listen to like a lot of Kanye,
good.
T-Pain, Andre
T-Pain.
3000.
Oh yeah.
like,
South. Yeah. That's
and
good.
then I just started to pick up on certain stuff on my own, like Drake, Big Sean,
Okay.
and some other bigger people.
Okay.
Even to this day, I feel like I still haven't tapped into like so much like music that was going on back in the day. Because like
Okay.
I said, I was a kid. I didn't have like the full experience to really understand what I was listening to.
Okay.
I just like
I
music.
can
Okay.
help you out with that.
Please.
You got background dancers. If you need background dancers, we got it right there.
that's what you wanna do.
Take you back to 79.
We good.
Catch the beat.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So since you didn't since you didn't have a lot of hip hop and from growing up from that influenced you, so how did you actually get into hip hop in your style? Well, how do you consider your style?
Well, it's so hard for me to pinpoint my style because, like, for example, that song Segundo is kind of like a little bit singing and a little bit of rap.
Yeah, okay.
So I be trying to do like a little bit of both because I feel like if someone makes a song and it's just the same thing straight on, no change, no versatility, it just feel like, oh, it's just someone just talking or someone. You just feel like it's just like a humming in your. So I've been trying to make a little switch because, like I said, I was listening to like T-Pain, Kanye,
Okay.
Not monotone. Yeah. Not monotone.
Oh my
Just
God!
like, yep,
Listen, I gotta go to the chat.
Go ahead.
I gotta go to the chat.
Go to the chat.
Yo, my boy Conundrum.
Conundrum, yeah.
I'm in the building.
Yeah, there you go.
Talai, by the way,
We see you, bro.
Yeah.
This is Talai. How you doing?
Yeah.
You gotta come back. You and Groovy next week. We got that sound right now. Anyway, moving right away. It's not anyway, but.
Good.
Yo.
I need to ask you a few things.
Do you play any instruments?
Yeah.
So from second grade all the way to senior year of high school, I played the viola.
Oh, that's a good instrument.
But the only reason I even played the viola in
You should brought that in here.
Nah, I don't know how to play no. Like,
You got it. You see me play the keyboard? You ain't see me play the keyboard the other day? We don't know what we're doing, but we do it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I just want to know what.
Go ahead. Let him finish that part.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, go ahead finish
That's
the
one
point.
thing I know a lot, but what?
Go ahead, finish your point about the viola.
Violin.
But yeah, I played the viola from second grade to
What
senior
is it?
year. It's like a violin, but a
Okay.
little bit deeper. It's basically the
It's
same.
It's a string instrument.
Yeah, it's a string instrument. Like,
He'll bring it in next week and then we'll do it.
Okay.
We got you. He'll bring it in next week.
Yeah.
We
Matter of
got
fact,
it.
we'll Wikipedia after he leave. All right,
Google.
we'll Google it.
it's crazy though because I wanted to play the violin, but the only reason I couldn't get a violin because at my school at the time they had ran out. All the kids already got their violins, so there was only violas left, and I was like, I guess it's the closest thing. But I just stuck with it ever since then because that was like one of those classes. It's like, oh, you're in music the whole time. It don't really feel like you're in class. So.
Okay, so does actual instruments influence your music, or you just go straight off of a beat now?
It depends, because I like beats that that have actual instruments in them, like saxophones, pianos, like violins and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if I like hear a beat and it has like a real instrument in it, I'll most likely rap on it rather than,
beat
that's just like
that's that
electronic.
non-monotone thing.
Yeah.
I try to give it.
So how do you classify your music different than any other artist or anybody? How would you separate yourself from another artist?
As far as like I can say DMV just because I see and know so many DMV artists, and it's like I feel like the DMV is just such like a, I guess what we call it, like a crab barrel.
The DMV is hot right now.
It's hot, but it's a crab barrel.
Explain that. I don't understand. We're not out there. We're not rappers. So what do you mean? Scream a crab barrel and for a rapper then?
Okay, so Maryland, we be saying crab barrel like a mentality. It's like
I understand.
Maryland got crabs, but as far as people going up, they climb. There's always a crab trying to pull you back down because they try to get out the pot too. So I feel like everyone in the DMV, as soon as someone's getting popping or whatever, they'll either try to use them for leverage and try to get that at them, or do something that's like non-genuine. So it's like a crab barrel. It's like you need to watch out. You never know who really got a genuine mindset when they looking out and like handing out like.
Oh, okay. From Leah Williams, she asked, what makes you stand out from all the other rappers?
That's good.
Yeah,
That's not a good enough answer for you. She said crabs, Cordelia stupid.
Yeah. So how? So do you want to elaborate on that some more? What make you stand out? Since
what
somebody asked
makes
again.
me stand out is like, I'm not just gonna say the same thing, which I feel like everyone in DMV raps about.
Okay, so
guns, violence.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna ask you. So what do you rap about? What's your main subject?
I try to rap on stuff that's like relatable. So depending on the beat, like going back to the beat, if the beat is slow or like more melodic, I'll try to think of stuff that's like, what's more personal to me to write about that I feel like someone else can relate to.
Okay, that's good, man.
And then even when I'm making a rap song, I try not to have that stereotype of catch a body or I just spent $100 million or
that's
whatever
awesome.
because it's just not realistic. Like I'll be lying to my people if I'm like,
that's awesome.
Went to a club and spend $100. Like that's just it's not realistic. It's not even how I want to live anyway. So.
That's awesome.
All right. Do you have a special time to write? Like how do you write in the evening, in the morning? Like what's you got a formula?
So over the years it's changed. You know what I mean? Because like, for example, like when I first started, which was in high school, like about sophomore year, so I'd say like 2016, 15 probably. It used to be like, I have time, I have no job, just write music. I have the laptop in my room, just cook up.
Right.
And then as for like, got older, college and stuff, life, it was like, okay, let me try to only write at night.
Right.
And then it was like, all right, now I'm working at night. So
real life is happening. Real life is happening. Real life is happening. And then okay.
I'm so glad you said that you're working though. But before I get to that question, but can I ask how old are you?
I'm 24.
You 24? So where you go to school at?
I don't go to school no more. I went to PGCC for a little while, like community college.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I was just thinking, I was just like, what I want to learn, because I was going there for mechanical engineering.
Okay.
But I was only doing it because my father, he's an engineer.
In person.
So I was really trying to make him happy.
Yes, I understand your talent, brother. Your talent.
And like I said, it's like an African household. You're really trying to make your parents like happy and do what they want. And then I just came to a conclusion, like I forgot, like probably 2020, 2019 probably. That's when I literally just told them, I was like, I'm gonna be honest, like it's not that school is not for me. It's just like what you guys want me to go and learn, I just can't do. And then what I want to go and learn is just pricey, and it's also like music. They always be saying it's a risk.
Yes.
So you never know what occupation you could really get into when it comes to the music and stuff.
Well, Cordelia just gave you a compliment.
What she say?
She said we need more rappers like you.
That's it. With that mentality. That's good. Yeah.
She
keep
gave
it real.
me clapping.
Keep it real. Keep it real. What? Go ahead.
I got a question for you. Okay, I understood the song you just stood. That was about a girl, what?
Yeah.
You said, Nani, if you drink one more bottle,
she was listening
you gonna
deep.
die. All right, that one right there, that metaphor hit me. Like, yo, was that about a girl?
I mean, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, that song, it's not really specific about one specific girl, but it's different moments in my life with females where it's like, okay, I can relate. So for that song, Segundo was just like, oh, how can I explain something to a female where it's like, okay, without going crazy and...
I caught it.
Yeah.
See, they didn't get you.
I didn't. My question was, what does segundo mean?
So it means 1 second. So it's like, just give me a second, basically.
Okay.
Just give me a second
What do your name mean?
My name, so the word conundrum means a problem or like a situation that can't be solved.
Chaos.
So I always told myself when I was
I like it.
in high school, I want to be a problem in the rap game or in the music.
Oh man, you fired, man. I love it, man. Hey, family, you cannot say you do not love this. You can't say you don't love this. You can't, man. You're awesome.
And then
You're
the why
awesome.
came from, everyone just, like you said, why conundrum? Why'd you pick conundrum?
Right.
Why?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
So I was just like, let me just put it together. So first it was just an Instagram name, and I'm like, let me just use this for like everything. So,
That was right. That's beautiful.
That was the first thing I said. Why conundrum?
Yeah, I said the same thing.
I was confused.
That's
Like, that's his name. Like,
What I want you to do, man, I want you to look at the cameras first and and tell the family. This is family. You family now. You family.
That's
You family.
right.
Welcome.
Family is
Welcome. I want you to look over there. I want to tell anybody how they can find you. How they anything, any information you want to give out to the
socials,
family.
give out your
All your socials,
you can
whatever.
find me on all socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, anything. All Y Conundrum, the word Y, WHY, and then Conundrum, CONUNDRUM. I don't know if that's too fast.
Say it again. Then slow it down. Slow it down. Say it again. This is for you, brother. This
Y
is for you.
Conundrum,
Yeah.
WHYCONUNDRUM.
y'all gonna have to
Y'all
repeat
go
it.
get that. Y'all go cop that. Go
nice.
cop that.
That's
Go
nice.
cop
That's
that.
nice.
No, y'all
That's
gonna
nice.
have to go back 5 seconds for that one, because I can't. Okay, all right, I'm admit it. I'm the slow one today. Okay, I'm going to take my charge today.
Okay, you
gonna
blamed me
have to-
last week, Miss Lisa.
I sure did.
You blamed me last week, Miss Lisa.
But I'm being honest this week.
Okay.
I need you to do it one more time.
You wanna do one more time?
Y Conundrum, WHYCONUNDRUM.
That's how
There you go. That's how.
Every day, I help y'all out.
So you know you've been hitting on the African thing. I got some African stuff. Shout out to LIB.
Shout out.
Where your folks from?
So my father's from Sierra Leone and my mom's
Okay.
from Uganda.
Okay.
Okay. Salute.
Were you-
A little bit of both, yeah.
You were born here in the States?
I was born here in the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your mother was born in Sierra Leone.
My mom was born in Uganda. My father was born in Sierra Leone.
Salute.
Okay.
Beautiful,
Okay.
Beautiful place.
Okay. Man,
How old is your dad?
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, because that was a real rough time with Charles Taylor and all that. Oh, yeah, I know my history, too. Okay?
Yeah, no, she's out. Look, I told you, got a dictionary here.
Yep,
now.
yep,
She knows.
yep.
She
That
knows
was pretty
stuff.
rough. That's
She
some
knows
history
stuff.
right there.
So believe it or not, like I know
That's some deep
I'm from
stuff.
both. I'm from both. I'm not gonna lie. I claim both.
Have you ever been
Right,
there?
of
Have you
course.
been?
I've been to Uganda 3
Yeah.
What
times.
was his name? That dictator?
I don't know, man.
Idi Amin.
I don't look at no news.
Stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
About
that's
to
true.
go to
Your
history
family
now.
come from the real
But
hood.
yeah, I'm closer with my mom's side because like I don't know my father. Like he left when I was young,
I'm
so
sorry.
I never met him for real. But my mom, like I got into Ugandan lifestyle since I was a kid. Like I always know, like I know how to speak
No,
the
it's a
language
beautiful
little.
country.
Right.
Yeah, I've been there
Beautiful.
3 times. It's cool, humble
Yeah.
little country, like right next to Kenya. It's in the east of Africa. It's cool. But
Great.
later on down the line, it's crazy. One of my best friends, like one of the people I started music with, Matty Joe.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember going to his house like in 8th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
Going to his house to do a little like project for school. Pull up to his crib. His mom's like, "Oh, come to my room, Conundrum." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Matthew said like stay back." I'm like, "Okay." She bring me to the room. I'm like, "What's going on?" She showed me a picture of my father. She's like, "Oh, you know him?" I'm like, "Yeah." How do you know him? Right?
man.
Mind you, I never met him, so I'm like, "How do you
Right.
know him?" She's like, Don't worry about it. I'm like, what? Just to find out later down the line, like me and him are like cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's African
Oh,
thing.
man.
Everybody cousins.
Yeah.
Everybody cousins, right?
Thank you.
Everybody
But that was like the
cousins.
first time I'm like, in years, like I said, like I was born in Virginia and I moved to
It's a bit-
Maryland.
okay.
And then someone from Maryland showing me
Big
that,
pictures,
like,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like,
that's man.
that's crazy.
It's like real life stuff.
So your mother escaped Uganda? Did your father?
Well, we ain't gonna talk about escape.
I just need to know because there was some rough times. I mean, that's history.
I understand. You know your
That's
stuff.
history.
You know your stuff. I got
That's
you.
history.
Yeah.
And he is so blessed to be
Yeah,
here.
he is.
It's a
We
big
all
one.
are, to be be honest. I'm blessed to be with everybody.
Exactly.
You a blessing.
Right.
You a blessing. You were born in the U.S. and you didn't have to go through that chaos.
I be thinking about that too, because my parents are like, I just think about how much they sacrificed.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, man,
They
that's awesome.
did.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, family? Y'all hear this? You hear WHYCONUNDRUM spit? This is fire again. We got fire going on again.
Because-
Bars.
No, I was gonna kick some, Miss Lisa.
Because
Okay, go ahead.
for real, I feel like African parents, like, you know, there was, at one point, like me growing up in school, there was always that stigma, like African booty scratcher. You know, getting bullied because Michael Blackson and all the comedians.
Right,
Like at one point, it was like funny and stuff, and then like I don't know, later down the line in high school, it's like becoming African or being African became like a cool thing. The style,
It is
the
cool,
music,
man. Y'all got a beat out, man, that I listen to now.
Right.
I forgot the name of it. We was listening to it the other day
Yeah,
here.
right. Yep.
Man,
It was
that
bumping.
joint was knocking.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of
Right.
it is.
It was
but
shaking the books off the
man,
original. We was
that
shaking the
joint
books off the
knocking,
shelves
man.
and stuff. That was
Shoot,
awesome.
I forgot
That
the
was
name
awesome.
of it.
African music just
Go ahead.
becomes
I got a
just-
question too, but go ahead. Go ahead.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
this is I think this young man, I used to be in the Twitter spaces, right?
And say it again.
in the Twitter space.
Oh, you get what is that?
See,
I don't know. I'm asking. Why y'all what?
that's young people stuff, Dennis. That's young people stuff. You don't know about that.
Listen.
I'm asking, what is it? Help me out.
Twitter.
Twitter.
It's a war
Yep.
against people who is descendant of slaves, which is called freemen.
See, she was talking about something totally different.
Well, no, but Twitter's baby. Okay, go ahead.
But Africans feel that they claim the diaspora. Like they don't see us as we see them.
Okay.
It's a big thing.
I feel like it's a certain extent.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
All right? Do you feel that we are different, but we're the same?
Not necessarily.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Exactly
I know
what
exactly
I'm
what you're saying.
Okay.
But hear me out.
All right, I'm going to hear
Okay.
you.
Because like I said, like I was born here. I'm born in
Right,
America.
right.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And even though I was African, right? When you're growing up African, there's certain stuff you don't want to do because you're like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? I know all my other friends not doing this, not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And like seeing certain stuff, like for example in school, like I would wear like FUBUs and like off-brand stuff, like cheap stuff, right? 'Cause,
Okay.
You know, my parents, and I would see other like, for example, black children like, oh yeah, my mom got me these Nikes, and I was like, oh my God, I want to.
Oh my God.
This is what this platform is for. Just for that reason there. But go ahead.
But then I would be like, even like, oh, I go to my friend's house or whatever, and they playing like their mom would be playing some music. Like, for example, I was at my friend Curtis's house the other day, and he just got me hip to the Manhattans. Like,
Oh man.
you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And then that got me hit. That like got me hit more to like, what's their name?
Stylistics.
They made this one song. I can't remember right now, but it's another 3-song group. The Delphonics.
I believe it or not, I did sound for the Delphonics. I used to do side.
For real?
I did sound for them. I can tell you who else I did sound for. You'd be amazed how many people I did sound for.
right.
But we're gonna leave that alone. That's for another story. You ain't gonna tell me. I tell you. I gotta talk about it if I want to. I just play with you. Go ahead.
Our opinion. Our opinion. That's what we
it's about. But go ahead. Go ahead.
But growing up African American, it's like,
Yes.
when you're African, growing up in an African household, you want to be like that African American, like black,
Yes.
just because of certain stuff like the music and all that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But as I got older, I just realized it's like,
That's a facade.
honestly, we are the same. It's
We
just
are.
different.
That's
culture.
what this is.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's
what
just
this
a different
is.
culture.
Yes.
Because when I hear hip hop, I'm like, okay. They're using the beat and the melody.
Yep,
you listen to
drums.
African music,
Yeah.
they got
They just-
drums and the
they
beat
doing
and
the same
melody.
thing.
Exactly. It's like, okay, there's always some type of connect at the same time. And it made me fall more in love with my African side growing up. Like I said, getting bullied in school and stuff, but it made me fall more in love with it because it was just like, oh.
So do you think because of ignorance and people trying to keep us separated instead of us coming together, that African Americans and Africans is more far apart than ever?
I feel like it's closer than ever now.
I think so too.
Only
I feel
because,
that.
like, I can give you an example.
Go ahead.
Because right now we have like Davido, right? He's an African artist. Everyone in America loves him.
Right.
And then he's doing music with other American artists like
Right.
Lil
Yes.
Durk,
Yeah.
you know,
I
Summer
think so,
Walker,
too.
Yeah, I love
etc.
African.
Yeah, like I
that
said, right now we
girl.
listen to the same music. The music we listened to the other night is African music, knocking.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's one
So-
thing about music too, though. Music does not have color lines. Music is a soul, and whatever, and if you don't like that particular music, just start touching your soul. It is not. It doesn't have a color.
Exactly.
It has a soul, and that's one thing. I'm gonna get back to your music real quick for a minute. Do you have anything? How many songs do you have an album out, or when next time you're gonna
I
perform?
have a couple projects. I just released a project recently, like in March. It's not that recent, but recently. It's called Light Work with Light Ease, the producer. It's just a little 4 or 5 song EP. Segundo's on there.
Okay, so you got an EP out, so I can go get 5 of your songs now. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, you can't get no physical copy, but it's on Apple Music,
I got you. I got you. Yeah.
Name your platform.
Support.
I say Apple Music, Spotify, anything where you can stream. I'm like,
You have any videos out?
I have a couple videos on YouTube.
On YouTube,
about
okay.
Like 2 or 3.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay,
So they can. What's the name?
Oh God, you know I can't.
Go ahead, Lisa. I'm letting you go. Go, Lisa. Go.
You gonna shoot a video for that song?
Everyone wants me to,
Yeah.
but I'm just not sure because it just depends. There's so many pieces I would want for it to work.
You gonna need old and young. I want to be your video.
What you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
She got an angle. You know this Lisa got an angle.
What you want to do? You see,
I'm going back to my roots. I'm going back to my roots. I'm lucky I can do it. Can I be in your video?
So, do you have any? You have any more projects coming up? Any kind of big projects? You got anything planned that you want the people to know about coming up recently?
So I got this one project I'm working on right now. It's called Conundrum and Friends, and it's basically gonna have everyone who I've like done features with like in the past, and like new friends I've come up met in the music industry. So it's just Conundrum and Friends. The first song is just gonna be me by myself.
Okay.
And every other song after that is gonna be a feature and just like everyone I know. But I'm trying to do in a way where I can take each individual artist out of their element.
I got
so
you.
like someone who would like normally just do like straight hip hop, I want to like let them still do their hip hop, but like on an R&B song.
Oh,
or someone
okay.
who
That's
can like
fire.
sing
That's
or
fire.
whatever. I
That's
want them to do some type of mix or some type of switch on a rap because I want to bring everyone out their like element and
that's
like,
definitely
make
fire.
everyone expand.
Yeah,
so
that's fire. That's fire vision. That's fire vision.
And I mean that's what we're about to collaboration.
Yes.
Each one teach one.
That's it.
So that's what we're doing.
That's it.
Everybody bringing up everybody else.
For real.
Start from the 80s. Go back to where hip hop started. That's what you need to do. You missing the history lesson.
What are 3 top 3 like? I guess.
I'll
hip
say.
hop,
You say one, I'm gonna say one.
All right. He said me. I got it. It's more
One, man. You can't take all of them. I want some of this. I want some. I'm a hip hop head. I want some of this.
You can have
Go ahead.
I want everyone to
Go ahead.
You 5.
Go ahead.
5, then
cool.
5.
We
You
gonna
said
give you
3.
5.
Because you want to take all 3.
Exactly.
Ain't that greedy?
Right. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's Miss Lisa.
Go ahead.
There's plenty to choose from.
Go ahead.
All right. From the way you rap, one, you got knowledge. KRS-One.
And beat him.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of them? Have you ever heard of KRS-One?
You know what KRS-One?
I'm gonna say when I say no, I'm gonna say no to a lot.
That's fine.
To an extent, I feel like
Your smoothness, your delivery, you remind me of Nas.
Okay. Have you heard of him?
I've heard of Nas.
Have you ever listened to him?
I haven't listened to no full projects.
Yeah, I don't like the production.
And the way you doing things, I'm getting ready to bang you in your head, and I'm gonna make you dig in the rakes.
Go ahead.
Cause just how you just said you doing that song Conundrum and Friends, that was done before.
Okay.
And you actually look like the person, but you just a little bit large professor.
Okay, that's way down.
He don't know nothing.
Yeah, that's way deep. But that's good. That's a good hit.
That's way back.
That's a good hit.
That's way back.
That's a good hit.
He used to.
He
produced everybody. That's before when hip hop was hip hop. What you trying to do? You need to large professor. So you get your wisdom from KRS-One. You get your that 99 bottles. If I drink one more, I'm dead.
Hip hop head. I tell you that. Hip hop historian.
But the idea you just spit out.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
So who? I'm jealous now. So I don't even want none. I can't compete with that.
There's plenty to choose from.
I ain't mad at you, Miss Lisa. But I do have a question for you though. You did it. You mic drop on you. I ain't got nobody. You did it.
I'm gonna help you.
So who is?
You want me to help you?
We'll talk about that later.
LL Cool J.
Big
Daddy Kane.
Eric come with some.
all the smooth rappers.
Yeah. Eric came with some. So do you produce your own music?
At first, I started to produce my own music. I used to use like this website called Soundtrap.
Okay.
And it was just like something like you can like put the YouTube beat, you know, put your vocals, and I had like a little cheap USB mic. And I used to do that in my room, and then every time when you finish a song, every time you save it, the song would mix automatically on the site.
Whoa.
But the problem with the site, you can only do 5 songs at a time. So you would have to finish a song. Like,
So how long did it take you to finish a song then?
But back then, when I was like in high school, it would take me like, I could do like 3, 4, 5 songs in a day.
Oh,
like,
man.
If I just had the time,
I got you.
Because throughout school, I would just be writing, be like, oh yeah, you know, have my headphones in, come back home, go with Matty Joe, be like, oh yeah, you trying to help me punch me in real quick? Like, you know what I'm saying? Had a little setup outside the closet.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so I used to do it like that, and then once I moved to Laurel. My old man's Haley, he used to start producing all my music. Like, he produced my last like 3, 4 projects.
Okay.
And me and him locked in, and then.
So that's your producer now?
Not right now, because I'm trying to.
Because that song right there, that beat was fire, man. That's what I was at. That was fire. So go ahead.
But that was a light ease beat. He produced the beat, but like as far as like mixing and like punching me in, that was like Haley. Like that was his job.
Okay.
He would make beats for me too, but it was just like, oh yeah, like me and him are always in the studio, like grinding, working. Like, oh, I got a joint I want to make. He's like, I want you to hop on the song too. Right. But it would also just be like, right now I'm trying to really like spread out and like see which studios and like make connections, because I want other people to hear me too, other than just like the one person, even though, you know what I mean.
I got you. I understand.
To grow. So.
I got you. I understand. I think
that's pretty good. So on that note, like what suggestions do you have for like new people coming in, you know, like trying to get into the rap game,
into
the music industry, and then
I feel like it's just like a matter of one, you have to have that drive, like to just do it. Like you can't just bullshit and just be like, oh yeah, I wrote this song, keep it in your phone for months or whatever, and be like, oh, I'll record this whenever. Or 2, I would say, have like some type of like influence or mindset that you're trying to reach to people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like some type of message.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, that message.
Those are 2 things. Once you have the drive and the message you're trying to get it, then it's like whoever listens, and then you just keep moving, pushing out music. People are just gonna be like, oh yeah, more music than I remember. And it's crazy because like back then when I first started making music, I was putting music only out on SoundCloud and Spinrilla, if y'all remember what that is.
I know what SoundCloud
that was back in the day.
Oh, you have a question in the chat. Cordelia E asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years from today? Also, what is your goal for your future in music or movies, etc.?
That's a big question. 5 years, I don't know, because like 5 years ago, I feel like I asked myself that already as far as the music, and I remember telling myself like, oh, I want to be in shows, I want to be in LA, I want to be doing this, I want to be doing that. Now it's kind of coming to a point where I'm kind of coming to a humbleness where I still want to do all of that, like go to LA, go to V, like perform and show people who I am, and you know, get the music out, do music videos, etc. But you know, like I said, growing up, it's like I kind of lost the will to like do that extra mile of, oh, let me go to a club and pop bottles and do like that lifestyle. You know what I mean?
That's growth.
So I'm trying to do it.
That's growth and change.
That's a clear
growth and change.
But somebody said rest in peace. That's all we chuckle at.
Yeah. No, big up. I got another question for you though. What is For the People music? What is that? Is that
so For the People Records? It's a record label that started in Laurel, Maryland. It's basically like, oh, we're trying to do stuff for the people as far as music goes, as help people like find producers, help people find venues to go and perform and show their music, you know what I mean? Help them find studios, help them find photographers, and we have like a little system going on right now. We have like a photo crew, camera crew.
Awesome.
Collaboration.
That's awesome. How many artists is under For the People Records? Because you said you were the first, right?
Yeah, I was the first one, believe it or not, but like we have about 25 right now.
All right, For the People, y'all come on, So who?
That's my boy.
So what, if you don't mind me asking, who is he? I mean,
reality TV.
Oh, reality. That's the same one Jason was talking about.
That's my boy, reality.
Okay. 2 things. Grant dropped out of college, disappointed his family. Because he didn't go to college for music.
I understand.
And then there was something else he had in common with him. It's the same thing. But to have them all in this one group.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Family
stuff.
A whole and just bring all y'all.
So let me show you how I like met Real real quick.
Okay.
Because like I said, I live in Laurel right now. I had moved to Laurel like 2018 after living in Beltsville my whole life. Like I moved to Laurel. And I remember when I first moved to Laurel, it was like, oh, all my friends who I do make music with, they're all somewhere else. I'm over here making music alone. And it was like, so I remember meeting Real and Sailor, like, in my neighborhood, like, we would just smoke and whatnot.
I got you.
And then I, like, after, like, 2 months, I finally told them that I make music, and they're like, really? What? You make music? I'm like, yeah, and I showed them my music, and he's like, bro, we know a producer up the street. Da-da. That's when he got me into Haley.
Okay.
And then that's when, the minds, like, that thought, like, that it came up, like, oh, what if we did this like FTP, like helping other people, like finding producers and like linking up, and that's just how it started.
So how long y'all been doing this? How long y'all been?
Since 2020.
2020.
That's when it's like like I want to say like we were like.
So about 3 years. So y'all really established. Y'all well known now. Y'all.
Yeah, because I feel like we've been here since 2018. Like in my eyes, since like I say I'm the first artist, but I've known them and everything.
You know,
I feel like
C's
Jason. I know everyone. Real.
Grant, you know all of them?
Grant, I'm not sure who Grant is.
He's a producer.
Yeah, he's a producer out there. But yeah, I mean that's pretty great. That's great.
So what is in the squad we trust in?
In Squad I Trust.
The Squad I Trust.
So that's my little group that I started in high school because first I was like, it was just me and Matthew. That's my best friend, Matty Joe.
Okay.
And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, I want to make this bigger, and this before For the People. This before FTP.
Before
FTP.
Okay.
So I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, there's not that many. Like the people that rapped in my school, they all sounded the same, and like I said, goes back to the. Talking about music, money, drinking, drugs.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
And there was people in my school that I knew rapped or made music, but they weren't rapping about that. And because like they weren't rapping about that stuff, no one knew them. Right. But I knew them because they were like just my friends and whatnot. So first it was me and Matty Joe, me and him, we just coming up. Then I started adding more people like Lance Marvelous. That's my boy. I met him in high school. I already knew him in high school, and he was always like making like he always had that New York sound, like you know what I mean, like that real like hip hop. You would love him.
Yeah. That's Miss Lisa people.
I'm surprised she shut up Queens tonight. I'm surprised she shut up Queens tonight.
But then we got my boy Sid Sensei. I met him in high school too. Like he just had like some type of singing aesthetic to him where I'm like, there's no one else I know that's like a guy that feels like comfortable to like speak on emotion and stuff like how I just did with Segunda, you know, and don't care what other people say.
Awesome.
And then we got JB Star Life.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you guys know AG Rap God.
No, we don't know. Not right. We don't know him yet.
We gonna get him in right. We gonna get him. We gonna get him.
Hold on.
Pump the brakes. He said pump the brakes. He said pump the brakes.
Because it's R.I.P. AG.
Oh God, forgive me, brother.
He passed away, but JB, that was like his partner in crime. JB was like his best friend.
Yeah.
When I was in high school,
sorry about that.
When I was in high school, I was the one like listening to AG and JB. Like as far as DMV influence, they were my influence because they were talking about like guns, but not really.
I got
you know what I mean? It wasn't on some I'm killing somebody. It's like,
I got you.
someone in my neighborhood just got shot.
I got you.
Like you know what I mean? It was real.
I got you.
So I'm listening to them and I'm like. Yeah, so I remember just always following JB and just like always keeping up with him, and then AG passed away, and like I was always in like not like a fan, but I mean I was a fan.
You're a fan, ain't nothing wrong with it. That's a fan. That's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Being a fan.
There's ain't nothing wrong with it.
And then I remember one day he was selling some shoes on Instagram. I'm like, oh, let me buy them drinks. I don't even think they were my size.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get them anyway.
I was just like, oh, let me link him and try to talk to him for real. And then talk to him. I didn't even talk to him about music or nothing.
I got you.
Then later on. Once I moved to Laurel, like I said, FTP started. So I'm like, I feel like he don't got that drive right now, that push. Like I know he's so great, like so good. Because him and AG, like they were locked in. Like when they were coming up, they were about to be on XXL and everything.
Oh man!
So it was like, I feel like I could really give him this drive and this push, like get him an ISIT first, and then like we all work together at FCP. So those are my brothers, Matty Joe, Sid,
collaboration,
Lance Marvelous, JB Star Life. I'm like,
kind of what it's
if
about.
all five of us can just like put our heads together and put our different mixes of sound. Because like I said, Lance got that New York sound. Sid got like that R&B little, you know, that mix of emotion. You got Matty Joe who's like good with the rap.
I got
you
you.
know what I mean? And then you got JB, got that DMV, but he got that rap like the punchline. You never expect what he's gonna say. And then me, I kind of try to do a little bit of everything at the same time, but I try to bring us all together in one and like try to make us like
that's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Do you have a live performance coming up anytime soon? Anybody that family want to come out to see you?
So I did like 7, 8, 9 performances like this year already.
Okay,
like,
let's get 7, 8 more. Let's get some more.
I know, but I'm trying to chill because like I said, I want to work on Conundrum and Friends, and I want to get everyone else that's going to get on it. Like I want this project to be real personal.
I got you.
Like
I understand.
every other project I feel like I've done, unless it's with like the ISIT members and Squad I Trust members, like
I got you.
It hasn't been like in the studio. It'll be like, oh, let me send you an open. Send me an open, then I rap it wherever.
I got you.
I want this one to be like real, like intact, like everyone knows what's going on. Even the producers, I'm trying to get like, I know people who produce, I'm trying to get producers to send me beats and like let's do this all in studio.
All right,
like,
Grant, you hear him, Grant? Go ahead.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Hey, Soul and Jungle Brothers and Tribe Called Vet, Quest. Yeah, we need that. We need that.
So say like when you doing shows and stuff, what's your favorite song to perform? Like what really gets you hyped when you like
rock the crowd?
It's crazy because I feel like every time I perform, I always ask my friends like, what should I perform? It's like, unless I drop like a new project or something, I'll just check on Apple Music like which one has a star, or I'll post a little snippet on my story, on my on my Instagram, on my page, and be like, let me see what the comments say before before I go.
But
you love all your stuff there. You love all your stuff. Whatever the people want, you give it to them. Whatever the people want, you give it to them.
I ain't mad. You're supposed to.
I like doing songs. I like performing songs with features more because it's like,
can you feed off one another?
Yes, we can feed off one another. And like I said, it's like that. Almost like we weren't like, let's say I wasn't in the studio with someone at the time, but we performed together. Eventually, we meet up at the performance.
I got you.
Okay, it almost felt like we recorded this together, but like we're right here making it live.
That's that Wu-Tang thing. They used to compete against each other. Boy, they used to be in and hear somebody spit. You ever seen that saga? Watch that too. That's history.
Yeah, you hear the Wu-Tang? You hear the Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang forever. It's on Hulu.
It goes on Netflix or Hulu? What you say?
It's on Hulu.
It's
on Hulu.
Okay. You need to check that out because that's how they used to. That's why they were so fire.
I didn't tell y'all. I did sound for Wu-Tang too.
Yo, stop
I'm saying 1998. I did sound for Wu-Tang. That's when they first got started. They were so many, Ghostface killing them. There were so many people in there. I used to work. I did sound for a lot of people, and they were so many people in the club. Man, they stopped people from coming in the club. They started breaking windows to get in there. Back in 1998, $70.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Was you down south? Did you do the sound for that Jack place?
Nah, it was a place called, it used to be named.
You know what I'm talking about? Jack the something.
I'm not. We'll talk about it on a different show. I'm not gonna shout that out. but honestly, I did. But they was there one night, and back then I think the tickets was like $25 to see them. But the place was already so crowded. This is '98 though.
I was gonna say for '98. That's
This was '98. But there was so many people in there. But they stopped people from going. It was a bowling alley. They turned a bowling alley into a called it a showcase. So if anybody knew where it is, they know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it was so many people in there that they threw chairs, started breaking the window to get in there, and then they went from $25 to $70 a pop to let people in, just to let more people in there.
So I did. Think about doing a showcase?
I have tried doing it because I'm trying to do that with ISIT and Squad Trust. We also have a project, like a group project that's gonna come up. I don't want to say a date because we have songs right now we got to pick from, but.
Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
I'm saying like I want to do a showcase like on that type of time with Conundrum and Friends. So it's like, okay, I can have everyone who's featured on the album bring whoever they want. Right. They can perform their own songs, and then we can also do the song that we featured on the. But I want it to be on some, connection, like.
So where you rather do it at, the DMV or in Baltimore?
I would have to do it in the DMV just because like. Home, like PG, right there, PG.
Baltimore kind of DMV too.
I mean,
So it's all in the.
Yeah. But
so I got a question for you though. Now we won't got but like 10 more minutes, right? But the question I have for you is. It's actually two questions, right? First question, what do you think about it called the chat? Is it chat? I might be saying it wrong, but where they can take anybody. They can take
Chat AI.
the chat AI, where they can take any artist and they can emulate anybody's voice.
Yeah.
But the person cannot really sue them for their voice because they didn't write the lyrics.
Right.
So what do you feel like the rap has is a two-part question. Do you think rap has a future because of that? Is rap lucrative?
Oh, so
now?
is like rap? Is there a future for AI rap, or is it?
Is there a future? I was saying, do you think that AI is going to take over for rap because they can make it sound like anybody? And is it still lucrative to be a rapper today?
I feel like for AI rap, right? When you hear it, like there's certain songs, like I've heard like Drake AI or Roddy Ricch AI. I'm like, that sounds too good to be true. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
So to an extent, I feel like it's worse for AI rap to like try to evolve because all those AI songs are really just giving inspiration to the actual artists who could go out and sell the music rather than AI artists that like they can only monetize it as far as YouTube. If they try doing it on Apple Music, Spotify, etc., then they'll just get sued.
It'll be a problem.
But they cannot. They cannot. This is only what an artist was saying on TV the other day. So I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know whether it's. Don't know it's true. I'm just saying what the artist said. He said because he came up. He said you can use this AI music, right? And I don't know. That's what he said. I'm not a lawyer, but that's the reason I'm asking. He said, but you can use that person's voice. But that person can't sue you for the voice because that person did not use his voice, and that person cannot sue you because you didn't use his words, you didn't use his music. Everything he didn't use. It all manipulated. Nothing is him. So it's be something different. You go out and use something that he said.
Well, I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. What do you feel about that?
I feel like it's not gonna be too long because
it's not real.
It's gonna like fade out. AI rap is gonna fade out only for the simple reason people are gonna know, this is not a real.
Right. There's no soul to it. There's no soul to it. There's no soul to it.
And then when it comes down to like people who is that, let's just say it's like their favorite artist, like Drake or Nas or whoever. Oh, I can't actually go and see this person perform that song that I like.
I got you. Okay.
It's not as marketable.
I got you. I understand now. I understand. Go ahead.
So, but how about with these new artists coming up and not meeting their contracts? That's in their contract.
Oh, that's all the artists. That's what you tell me. They do.
Not only that, I mean, right now the writers and the actors is out on strike because that industry is trying to use more AI and want to use their likeness and everything, and they on strike right now. So if they trying to do it to Hollywood, you think they're not gonna come after the rappers?
I feel like it's funny you say that because I was watching Black Mirror like about a week ago. Or
I watched that show.
And the first episode,
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
That's a serious
Black Mirror is basically just will show like a bunch of like conspiracies or whatever that happen in real life. That's
is that on what Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
So the first episode is basically about this one that like the new episode of the newest season. The first episode, the first episode
was it something badly
something like that.
Yep.
But basically, Shawty was having like a bad day. She had to fire someone, etc. She goes home. She sees that there's a show about her on Netflix or whatever. She's like, "What? Play the show." And the show is basically going throughout her whole day. What happened? She goes to Netflix, tries to sue them. Like, "Oh, you guys are copying my life stealing." She's like, "Nah, under the terms and conditions that you signed under having a Netflix account, it's like, oh, we can do that." So as far as the music thing, I feel like it's a little different because, you know, all these artists nowadays, they have managers. Read over their contract, whatever.
I got you.
If you're a person just signing up for Netflix, Hulu, whatever, you're like, oh, yeah.
So you saying they can do that? It's in their contracts?
No. I'm saying people should be more specific and look at their deals more because you don't want to end up like, for example, Skipper the Flipper, right? He had a 360 deal with QC, and then like, he was doing really good back in like 2011, 2012 when he first got popping. Then the moment Migos and Lil Yachty and all those other Atlanta people that they signed, he's like, how come they're getting more money than me and we got the same contract? And he's like, looks deep down into his contract. Nah, the contract's not the same.
That 360, boy.
This is what I like to say. Family, this is what I like to say. My time is coming real close to an end. man, I love you, man. I appreciate you coming up again, but we're going to start with Eric, man. You got anything to say to the family or to anybody before we go?
Again, thank you for supporting. You know,
Yes.
keep supporting. Get your questions, comments in. Get subscribe, like,
Share.
Thank you for coming out, bro. I real appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
You got some good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
Hold on, I want to
keep
give
it
y'all
going.
something real quick.
We got some money.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you
We
go.
got a couple stickers.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Definitely.
ISIT, baby.
I
ISIT.
appreciate it. Yeah, man.
That's the ISIT.
Oh, yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. I don't know if you can get that on which camera we are.
First
Yeah, we got first gift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. You're first, baby. There you go.
Fire.
We know you special.
Fire.
We know you can do something
All right,
about
what
you.
we're going to say now, Miss Lisa, you got something to say before we go?
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
She was calm today.
Exactly right. Exactly. She just,
Go ahead.
And he really did good on that sound.
Yeah.
And you gotta-
I did the
you
sound.
gotta do a repeat.
I did the sound. I know I do.
You gotta
We
do
got to do a repeat.
You gotta do a repeat.
You right, Miss Lisa.
Okay?
You right.
Please tell them. Tell them all to come down here. We be packed up in here, all right? Because we trying to showcase
Talent.
right.
us young men in their best
Not
life.
just young women, men, women, all
Wait a
of them.
minute, I'm talking to him right now. You talking about the girl?
Why not?
I wasn't talking about them.
I already sang about one earlier. So good.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
That's my
your
opinion.
parents
What's wrong with
need to
talking to me?
know.
I'm just playing.
And I'm glad that you embrace who you are.
Yes, I am too.
Your African side, your
Yeah.
African American side,
Exactly.
and you just have your own beliefs. That shows to me
Yes.
that you got your own mind.
Yes.
And you will go far.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so
That's
bring your
awesome.
people about
They-
yo reality TV,
Yeah,
yo. Stop
yes.
playing with
Yes,
us, yo.
yes.
Come see holler. Come holler at us, yo.
Do that thing,
All
Miss
right?
Lisa. You do that thing.
Come holler at us. Stop playing with our gangster, even though we old.
WHYCONUNDRUM. I want you, whatever you got something to say to the people before you go. To the family, not the people. This is our family. You family.
Yes, family.
What you just got something to say to the family before you
I'm
go?
gonna just say this for the family. First and foremost, Squad I Trust. Gang. Shout out FTP. You know what I'm saying? For the people.
Yes.
Shout out Bmore Pod.
Yeah.
Yes, did
Like,
you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fun. We fun behind the scenes.
I hope y'all have me back.
Hey man,
One day, I don't know.
Hey, you coming back?
No right.
Hey,
Come back.
you the first one to say you didn't want her on the album. I'm jealous. Anybody asked me get up there yet? But go ahead, you finish. Go ahead.
But yeah.
Because they know them bars you got.
I heard some jealousy over there. I heard some jealousy over there. But let him finish.
No, I can't help it.
I know you
Them bars is on the back window.
But go ahead.
Shout out ISIT and
Yes.
Squad I Trust. Shout out FTP for the people.
Yes.
Shout out y'all Bmore Pod. Shout
Yes.
out everyone in the DMV. I
Yes.
say everyone just keep striving, keep going like
There
I
you go.
said, and just like mean what you say and be about what it is you preach. Practice what you preach.
I
And
like
tell
it.
them to come through, subscribe, like, and
Come
share.
through, like, and subscribe to Bmore Pod for real.
For real,
And
though.
follow me on everything at
There you go.
WHYCONUNDRUM. Let me
There
get
you
it one
go.
more time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it slow this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
WHYCONUNDRUM. WHYCONUNDRUM.
There you go.
Everything, on
Beautiful
everything.
thing.
Beautiful thing. All right, family. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We cannot be here without y'all. Cause like I said, you're the celebrity. We're the celebrity. We got a wonderful celebrity in the house. The young man is on fire. He's on fire. Y'all go cop that, man. Y'all go listen to him and follow him on Instagram. He's there. He got some fire music out. Y'all see him perform up there. And all I can say, we thank you. Thank you for our 200 subscribers. That's a lot to us. And every one of y'all mean the world to us. So with that being said, don't forget, your talent will make from rewind. I got excited, family. You got me excited in here. Y'all got me excited. I know, family got y'all got me excited because we only been doing this for 3 weeks and we got 200 subscribers. I don't care about the 3 million, the 4 million. Y'all mean everything to us. So
Yes,
I'm gonna
y'all
say
do.
your talent will make room for you, and we out of here.
It's a wrap. Let's go. That's how we do it up in here. Y'all come and see us.
Go ahead, Miss Lisa. You do your thing.
Y'all come see us.
Go ahead, Miss
Because
Lisa.
I guarantee y'all gonna have a good time.
Yeah, go ahead, Miss Lisa.
And I'm gonna ask y'all to be in y'all videos.
Go ahead, Miss Lisa. Yeah. I'm surprised she knew.
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I I've been looking to the stars like I'm a astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from myself, cause I tryna get caught, and you know I right my wrongs, that's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul, cause it's been missing, the magic cooking breakfast, bullets flying.